And it's begun. Hey, everybody, welcome to Team Joyfuls and all the teams within Team Joyful. Our monthly Zoom, we have regionals, but we also like to get on here for a monthly Zoom meeting for all the sisters that are out there that aren't in the Houston area. And tonight we're going to hit some fast 5 tips, and they might all be about, selling, but you're going to really hear a lot more about how you can do this and how this can happen. And we were just talking about, let me just see if I can mute all of you. I'm not really good at muting everybody, so if you all want to mute yourselves, that would be great. I seem to, let's see. And if you're not muted, I'll just mute you. There you guys are. Okay, so we're going to talk tonight. First of all, I want to welcome everybody and welcome the new girls, the new stylists that are on here. We had 40 new girls join during October so far. I think it's even 46, it might be. So amazing. Not surprised because it's a phenomenal product, but still truly amazing that you're out there sharing this wonderful opportunity. Kelly, you have that straightened out there?
Sorry.
I think it's awesome. I'm like, wait a minute.
Sorry.
Don't get me laughing where I can't stop.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Okay. So anyway, thanks you all for coming today. I'm Lori Cantor. I get to be your leader tonight, facilitating and just cheering you all on this Zoom. I wrote notes so that we can kind of stay on target here. Let's see. Welcome, everybody. We have Zooms monthly. We have regionals. Our next regional meeting is October 28th. In our area in Easton, it is on the last Monday of the month. If you are out of our area, go to your VO, your virtual office, and there's these tabs that are there. You can go in there and click on regional meetings and put in your address or your city and state, and your local one will come up. There's a girl, Tina, that's out in Minnesota, and though she might be 2 hours from Cara, she's only 20 minutes from a regional meeting. So get connected, and if you're not sure, get with your upline or even message me. I'll find one for you and make sure to connect you. Also in your back office, I love this. Now, if you're new, this is just going to be fabulous for you. But if you're not new and you haven't visited this yet, I highly recommend taking a refresher course with the trainings that are in the back office. Under that same tabs, go to trainings and click on them. They're only like 4 minutes because the world back there knows that we have an attention span of a gnat. So they are really direct, and I love that. So go back there, and everything from, when you get your kit to what to do on Facebook parties, how to get new customers, how to get new hostesses, connecting, just a lot of great trainings back there. And then maybe post in the Team Joyful your favorite one, okay? I want to touch on also a subject that sometimes gets not overlooked, but we have a hard time talking about it, especially with our newest recruits. So I'm going to be like the mom here and break this news to you all, because really it's good news, but I want there to be an understanding. So I'm going to talk about bonus qualifying every month. I think sometimes as women, and there are only women in our team as of right now, so I am going to direct this totally towards the female aspect, except for the analogies about baseball. But bonus qualifying every month is the cornerstone. And Kelly, you can hit mute if you think that you're going to have noise. No problem. Just hit mute on that. That's no big deal. Don't worry about it. Okay. So bonus qualifying is when you have $300 in sales. And let me just move this over here. Let's see if I can stay on track here. There we go. Okay, so when you have $300 in sales every month, and what that is, that's a cornerstone of our team. And just like any good team, you all want to be engaged and be a part of it. That's why we joined. So I thought about that. I'm like, how can I explain bonus qualifying, especially to even the new girls? Because they might be like, well, what does this mean? Like, do I have to do 300? So what it is, it's a goal of $300 in sales. And why Color Street does that, it gives you a target. Because remember the saying, if you have nothing to aim at, you will hit it every time. So this way, you have a $300 sales goal. Many of you have more than that. Many of you, like myself, will always go for the highest, which is 2,400. And if you go into your Road to Success, you will see on page, I don't know if it has a page number. Let's see. On page 4, you will see here that you get a 10% raise when you have $2,400 in sales each month. But the company gives you one for $300. And why they do that is that because just like when you join a team or when you are recruited for, say, the Red Sox and you're playing for them, that means that you're going to trainings, you're getting in shape, you're showing up for the games, you are out there in the world and you're just being that positive person. Well, the same is kind of an analogy toward, and they get paid the best, right? Because they're playing for the major leagues. Well, when you are in a team like we are, you want to try to go for that $300, and I hate to use the word try, but I want to be really sensitive to this. You want to go for that $300 in sales because you're part of the team. And with that, that means that makes us in the major leagues when we're hitting that $300 target. Because really, it's a lot of people doing a little bit. So $300, you can do that. Now, don't get me wrong. As leaders, we're great leaders because we understand life happens. And just like with a good major league team, you might have to sit out an inning. But a good coach will get you back engaged with that. And that's what we're all here for. We're all, rooting each other on, coaching each other, and cheering each other on as well. So by hitting that $300, you know that you're with, you're playing in the major leagues. And it's real exciting for yourself too, because when you hit a goal, I always say give yourself a little bit of a reward. Something as simple as it could be that you go and get yourself a 30-minute massage. You can do that. Or maybe it's you give yourself that time out for yourself to go take a really good, I don't know, you find it. You'll find whatever your reward is for hitting that goal, whatever your goals are. I'm a big goal setter because, again, if you don't have anything that you're aiming at, you're going to hit it. So go for those goals. And that's what bonus qualifying is. You'll hear that often as a term in our team as being queen of your sales. So BQ is being queen of your sales, because that means that you're doing what you said you were going to do. A lot of times we're hard on ourselves and we will give ourselves a goal and we'll let ourselves down. If you don't hit it, look at it, evaluate it. Why didn't it happen? And reach up. Get a helping hand to see why you might not be hitting that goal. All right, so that's bonus qualifying. You can talk to the girl who brought you in if you want more about that. Reach out to me if you need more ideas on how to hit that. And probably by the end of this training, you'll have some ideas on how you can make sure every month you're bonus qualified. Okay. Next, I want to bring on Devon Lobb. Devon is going to talk to us and answer some questions. Now, I did send her those questions ahead of time, so Devon, let me find them for you. I'm going to unmute you if you're muted. No, you're not.
I did unmute,
okay,
I think.
All right, so let me go to my questions and All right, so Devon. All right, Devon, so first introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, I'm Devon Lobb, and I met Lori a little over a year ago, maybe, at a nail bar, which was me because I was late to the party. But it was great. My friend was like, come anyway, Lori's still here. She'll show you, what to do. So I really had no idea what I was walking into. I was just excited to hang out with my friend, Deb, because I don't get to see her much. So I just came over and Lori just showed me how this works, very laid back, casual. And by the end of it, I was doing my own nails, having a blast, having a glass of wine. Maybe it was a martini, I don't know. But so it was great and I loved it and, had a lot of fun with it, ordered, went home, never really thought a lot about it. Lori said something to me about it, but I was like, yeah, no, whatever, kind of brushed her off. And but she asked me to host a nail bar, and so I did, and had people come over after work. Summer, right? Was that the first one?
Mhm.
A year ago. I hosted in the summer, and it was a lot of fun. We had martinis on the porch and the deck, and it was really relaxing, very, very laid back and casual. And again, Lori asked me about it, and again, I was like, yeah, no, thanks. And then fast forward another year, this past summer, she asked me to host again because she was like, it was so fun. It was great excuse to get girls together after school. And I was like, you're right. It is a good excuse. So, and I was using it all year. So she ended up asking me to host. I hosted and had some friends over, and again asked me. And again, I said, no, no, thanks. And from my party, I booked, what did you book? Two, three?
Three parties.
Three parties.
That's the fourth one.
So after that, I just kind of was still not really thinking anything about it. And, it was kind of always in the back of my head. I shouldn't say I wasn't thinking about it. It was in the back of my head because I had done another direct sales company. And as my mother and my husband tell me, that was when I was my most happiest because I was in a, team that was really motivating, and it was all positivity. And, but make a long story short, it was just a lot of products for me to learn, and I just didn't have the time to learn all of those products and to keep up with it. So I kind of just, let it go to the wayside. So when Lori had asked me about this, I was like, no, it's just going to be another one of those things where I can't really keep up with everything. And, I'm going to love it, but, feel sad because I can't, keep up with it. So fast forward, Kelly, who's on here tonight, she had a party. And I was literally walking down the street to her party, and I'm texting my husband going, I'm really thinking about joining Color Street. And he's like, oh, okay. And he's like, well, I trust you. So if that's what you want to do, go ahead, go for it. And Lori, I don't think you even knew that at the time as of the party that I was thinking about it or
Well, I
considering
knew
it.
that Kelly was really considering it, which is really what will get you five. Any one of you, if your best friends thinking about it, and you already had those seeds planted, because you had said, I've thought about it, but I don't know. You kept saying that you had that little escape.
So then Kelly hosted, and she was talking about doing it. And then I was like, all right, well, then I'm jumping on because this will be so fun. And it's been a blast. So, and I teach full time. I'm a full time teacher. I teach 5th grade. So I work a full time job. I have 2 kids, 2 little ones, a 4-year-old and a 9-year-old. And the 9-year-old is in competitive gymnastics. So that's very busy.
What's it? When did you start, Devon?
August 5th.
August 5th. What were your goals when you started?
When I started, my number one goal, and it's a pretty huge goal, it's still my goal, I really wanted to prove to women that there's more to everyday life than the hustle and bustle of just going to work, doing the routine, trying to run here, trying to run there. Just kind of wanted to give myself and to show women that there are more choices out there. And then, of course, those little short-term goals, like we were planning Disney, so I wanted to have more money for Disney. We're looking for a camper, so I wanted to have more money to be able to pay those payments on a new camper instead of buying a used camper, and just kind of to invest in some of those outside things that, people save and save and save for. So I wanted to kind of help offset those costs.
And have they changed? Have your goals changed since you've been in now for almost 90 days?
I would say yes. My number one goal right now is to replace my income. I would love to be able to be home with my girls. I mean, they're in school, but I would love to be able to do, like Ellie just said to me, Mommy, can you come to my field trip? And I'm like, I can't. I don't have any days. I use them all for Disney. So that's my number one goal, is to be able to have more choices, maybe work part-time, just not to be tied every day to that, so to speak, 9 to 5.
Do you think that they changed once you saw you achieving your goals with Jumpstart?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. When I started seeing like how much fun it is, and just how, it's, to me, it's not stressful, and I can fit it into the nooks and the crannies. Like tonight I'm cooking dinner, and while I'm waiting for something to boil, I'm texting messages, I'm reaching out. So just being able to find those little nooks and crannies, I think, and seeing that, it isn't, I mean, it's work, but it's not hard work, in my opinion, for me.
What are the top 3 action steps did you take to have that successful kickoff?
I think the number one, uh, and I know this is silly, but I think joining with Kelly was absolute the best choice ever, because it is so amazing and so fun to do this with your best friend. I mean, we work together so well, so I'm honestly not sure that I'd be as successful if it wasn't for the two of us being together. So love that. And just working and personally reaching out to each and every person, each person that I know on my contacts, each person that I know through Facebook, sending them a message, just being like, hey, I started this business venture with Color Street. I'm loving the product, just wanted to share it with every single person I know. And that's pretty much what I tell, and then I'm like, have you ever heard of it? Or what's your experience with it? Have you tried it? And just really that personally reaching out to each and every one. And thank you, Lori, for the tip today about the bulk order, because I went and did what you said and reached out to all these people, and I have 9 bulk orders. Some are like 2 buy 3 get 1 free. So
Okay, so Devin, I'm going to say that back to you. So what I heard Devin say is that besides thanking me for that tip, which I will thank Angie for, because when I was frustrated, a bulk order, for those of you that are new or are wondering what that means, is there's a graphic, and I'll post it later, and you can reinvent the graphic. And it's when a bulk order is when you get in touch with people that maybe they don't want to buy 3 get 1 free, or maybe they don't want to pay tax and shipping. So you just place one big order. You collect these orders from everybody, and they pay you either via Venmo, Zelle, Cash App, old-fashioned check, or they drop money off to you. And once you have all the money collected, you just place this one big order. And the benefit of that is that if Susie places 3, Christmas nails, and your neighbor places 3 Christmas nails, and your sister places 2, well, there's that buy 3 get 1 free, and you're getting to take advantage of that. So you'll never lose money on that bulk order by collecting outside orders. And what I like about the bulk order as well is it's a touch point. You get to get back in touch with them and get it to them, make sure that they have it. It's a great way to stay in front of them when you are working your business. So what I heard you say, Devin, is that you personally reached out to them. You're staying in front of your team and your customers, and you're really passionate about it.
Yes. And part of the reason I placed the bulk order and I wanted to do that was because I just hit my 3rd jump start. So I'm so excited about that. So I just wanted to thank everybody who helped me do that, because in the beginning of this, when I started, I was like, there's no way I'm ever meeting that. I'm like, that's a great goal, but I'm just going to work this business and see what happens. So when I hit that the other day, I texted Lori. I was like, did I really hit that already? So I was just so excited with the holiday line coming out. I just wanted to thank everybody. So, I just kind of said that in my message and, said, thank you for this. I'm going to place a bulk order and I'll pay, your tax and shipping. So
now we're going to talk about Jumpstart in a second. We're going to talk a little bit more in depth about that. But why are you so excited about hitting Jumpstart? Hi, Nicole.
I'm back. Sorry.
I think for me, why I was so excited to hit it was, like I said, first of all, I never thought that I would hit that when I first started this business. I was like, yeah, that big 3rd one, I was like, maybe I'll hit the 1st one, but I kind of was like, that's a goal that's way out of reach. So I'll just keep working and whatever. It was no big deal to me. But when I hit the 1st one and saw that I got free product credit, I was like, ooh, this is pretty cool. And then when I hit the 2nd, got more. And then, of course, as you have teammates and team members who also hit their Jumpstart, then, you hit the Jumpstart as well. So, and you get the product credit. So, hi, Peyton, I see you. So that's kind of why I was excited, because I was like, oh, I get free product credit and I hit a goal that I never thought I would reach. So to me, that was really exciting, because I thought that goal was completely out of reach and didn't even envision that I would ever even hit that goal.
But it's a goal, and you're a goal-oriented person. Do you believe that that helped you too? Because even though in your heart you might be saying to yourself, you know, I'll never hit it, but you still went for it.
That's right. Yep.
You went for that target. So, can you also share now? I know you hit your third jump start, but part of that jump start you're still really excited about. So you're working towards that goal. What would that be?
It's exciting because when you have new stylists and you're sharing the opportunity, when they hit and you're helping them to reach their jump starts, when they hit, you also get the rewards for that. So that's another part of my goal, like I said, was to show women that there's more to life than the hustle and bustle of everyday life. So, you know, to teach and train people to be able to share. I have someone on my team who is doing it because same thing as me, gymnastics is expensive, and she was sharing all these fundraisers, and she's like, I'm sharing things I don't even care about, like just to make extra money. She's like, I might as well do something that I love and something that's fun. And she just texted me today and she was like, I'm so happy about this because in the short amount of time I've been doing it, like I've, you know, made money to help with gymnastics, and I've been doing all these fundraisers and haven't really gotten very far.
That's exciting to hear. That's true. You're right about that. There's all these different ways, and here you could be making money, you know, paying for something like gymnastics, something as easy as it. I mean, these goals don't have to be where you're paying for your mortgage. You know, it is that you're paying for those extracurricular activities for the kids. You know, example, gymnastics or riding, or even soccer. I mean, for us, the township soccer, or even anything. It's expensive to have the kids involved. Or maybe it's that you do want to pay your car payment, right? So that you can have that as your goal, as your monthly goal. And when you look at the Team Joyful page, you will see the income disclosure. And I want to hear about everybody's goals once they read that. Now, Devon, to wrap this part of the Jumpstart up, part of the last one is, so Jumpstart Rewards is on page 7. So you can all look at that if you're on replay or watching the recording. Get your Road to Success out. But the jump start is really important. It's a great focus. Now you might say, I'm past my 90 days. And but Devon had explained that when you share the opportunity and you have new stylists on your team, when they hit it, you hit it again. So but when Devon, who's my personal recruit, hit it, then I received $50, as well as Devon received $50 in product credit. And then when Devon hit the second one, which is $2,500 in personal volume, she got 75 in credit and I got 75 in credit. And that's okay because we're working together to grow each other. Just like she's saying she's working with Kelly. When Kelly hit it, Devon hit it. And it goes on down the line, which is so exciting that the company is giving us this so that we can continue to get business supplies like Tuesdays, nail files, even nail strips you can buy in the back office, but that's for another training. All right, and then the last one is when you hit 4,000, which, yeah, Devon, you did that. That's awesome. Within 90 days, then you get 150, and I get 150. Woohoo! Can't wait till after, and it comes.
You're welcome.
And it comes the first week of the month. It doesn't come right when you hit it. It comes that first pay period of the month. So we'll see that the first week in November. We're going to see that. Now, when you hit team leader, you're going to get another $100. So when you hit team leader, and that's what I was going for, that you're going for that last part where you get to hop on that next level because you already hit senior stylist. Congratulations. There's a lot in here, ladies. Don't let money sit on the table. Go for it. Keep it in front of you and keep it in front of your newest recruits as well. And that's you, Mona. No. and also, I know Nicole's on here. I just saw her happy face on here. And she hit Jumpstart as well. So all of you, keep that in front of you. It's a goal that you're hitting. That means you're making money and you're achieving your dreams. Okay. Well, thank you, Devon, very much for being on there. And I want to move on. I'm going to move on from that. Thanks, Devon.
You're welcome.
You want to add anything else?
No, I'm good. Thanks for asking me.
Thanks for copping on here. I appreciate it. Okay, so your road to success, we talked about that. That's something that you want to become really familiar with. Lots of great information in here. And also in your virtual office, there's great information under the resource tab. So make sure you get familiar with that as well. Okay. And it's telling me I'm running out of time, so let me give you 5 more minutes here. I have talked about this before. If you haven't done this yet, or if you are new, this will just be some ideas for you for launching your business, or if you've been in business a while and you have some customers, I highly recommend in the next 3 weeks, host a customer appreciation event. Make it a experience. Don't focus on the nails, focus on the people. Like have a tour of Italy and maybe have like, you know, different pizzas or different, I don't know, something different that would take you on a tour of Italy, or do a Mexican fiesta, or just do something where it really focuses on your customer and not so much the nails. Now we know that she knows you represent that, but you know, just saying that that's what you want to make it. You want to make it an experience. I highly recommend that you personally mail out, you want to personally mail out invitations, and inside there make it a personal invitation to your customer appreciation event. Or if it's your launch party, send out a personal, you know, launch invitation. And inside there, like what if they can't make it, say, redeemable free shipping, you know, give them a reason to get in contact with you in that invitation. Hi, Susie, I'm launching my business on, you know, October 30th. I hope you can come. Bring this coupon along for free shipping. Bring this coupon along for 2 accent nails. Give them a reason to get in touch with you. Can't make it? Call me to redeem them. Okay. And you can reach up to me if you want more information about that. But always make it all about them. Make it something that they look forward to. An example, in Team Joyful, in January, we host a nail bar bingo. If you are not in our area and can't make this to grow your business, then have one in your own area, and I will add you to the group page for that. It's so great. Some of the girls that joined, 10% of the guests joined our team last year in January, and they're so excited to be a part of it this year on the other end as a stylist, not as a customer who we are appreciating. It was a lot of fun. So do something like that to kick off your new year. Oh, the specials. Don't forget October, we're winding down. We're halfway through the October. Make sure that you're reaching out to those seeds that you've planted with that October special. They're getting those 5 extra sets. Make sure that stays in front of them. That release of the nails for the holiday. I mean, it's 10 weeks. Now, I know that you might hear people say, maybe you're hearing this, I don't know, but oh my gosh, you know, like Hobby Lobby already has Christmas out, or I can't believe I'm seeing Christmas. Turn it around and say this, oh my goodness, what a reminder, 10 weeks till Christmas. I'm going to slow it down this year, and I'm going to really enjoy 10 weeks. 10 weeks to prepare for the most wonderful time of the year. And maybe on your VIP group, every week post something leading to this glorious holiday, this glorious time with family, so that they don't feel so rushed those last 10 days of Christmas. Do something like that. Turn it around. All right. November, they're going to probably be releasing the end of October, the type 1 diabetes. That's what the fundraiser, but the foundation that Color Street is supporting for November. And I know 5 people in my life immediately that are affected, and children as well, by type 1 diabetes. So that'll be something that you can share. And what a great opportunity that we get to raise funds. Our founder is so passionate about always giving back, which I love this company for that. All right. So with that being said, I've got 5 minutes left. In Team Joyful, under Files, you're going to find different things to help grow your business. So try to stay engaged in Team Joyful. And if you don't know where something is, or you don't know what that file is about, reach up to the girl who brought you in, or reach up to me, and we'll help you out with that. 2 things that I want you to think about. One is there's a client card. I was just talking to my newest girl, Mona, about that. In the back office, there's a client card. Use that so that you know what what your customer is looking for with the services that you offer, whether it be what nails she wants on her wish list, or what how you can serve her in in your Color Street business. I also want to tune you into this. This is in the back office, and it is, this is in Team Joyful's files, and I honestly don't remember what we call it, but I will post it. It is a great way if you're goal setting and say this is for team leader. It will help break down how you get to team leader and what you need. Now, say if you've only got 2 people right now, you can fill their names in on this form, and you know what else you need to hit team leader, whether it be the volume, the bodies, the lifetime, and the monthly. So I think it's a great tool to use to grow, and you know where you're going. We all need a map. If you were going somewhere, you'd need a map. So think of this as your map to hitting your goals. I use it every month for mine, and it really just helps keep me focused on what I'm looking for. And maybe I'll do a Zoom on that as well next month when we get together. We'll do mapping. So we know where we're going to. So I do have a remainder of 3 minutes. Does anyone have any questions? They can put it in the chat, or they can unmute themselves and ask. 3 minutes I have. It's telling me this. And I don't upgrade on purpose because no one wants to be on a Zoom more than 30 minutes.
I have a question.
Yeah,
I have half a voice, sorry. The bingo event you talked about, is it your whole team comes together? It's an in-person event, or is it online?
It's an in-person event.
Okay. Thank you.
You can do one in your area, Christine. We'll talk about it. I'll add you to the group so you can see
Yes,
it.
please.
Absolutely. You'll love it.
Thanks.
Okay.
I even have a little bingo set with a little roller already.
Yay! Have the fun, yeah. And then you'll upgrade next year when you have the bigger group.
There you go.
I miss you, by the way.
I miss you too. I'll be there in November.
Yay. My birthday month. Yay. Anybody else have any questions? You guys are rocking it. I'm so proud of each and every one of you hitting your goals. And Gina's giving a shout out to all of you that have hit Jumpstart. Use that tool. It's a great tool to keep everybody in your team focused and growing. Thank you all for getting on this Zoom. I hope it was, besides entertaining, I hope it was also educating. Have a good one, everybody.